Okay, now we will continue. We will talk about the size of groups. So collaborative learning, it's actually, as I said before, focused on students, and the main technique here is to divide your students for or distribute your class for many groups. Actually, the number of students or the members of each group, actually it depends on some things. The first thing is actually the less skillful the group members, the smaller the group should be. That means that to give opportunity of or amount of time to people of low skill or less skill just to think and to express their opinions and to solve the problems or to derive the solutions of the questions. And the other things or the other parameter determines the number of members of each of your group. Actually, the shorter the amount of time available, so to give the opportunity for your students to do their job. So the less or the shorter amount of time available, the smaller the group should be. So let's move now to the kinds or types of groups. Actually, there are many types of groups. I have selected just some of these types. The first one or first group is when you divided your class or your students for many groups. Actually, the first group is called group discussion. This group of discussion actually is generally unstructured, and the individual member are free to contribute or not contribute. And the other kind of group is assigned discussion leader. So that means that one person in the group is asked to present topic or to give seminar or to talk about issue, scientific issue and the topic of the subject matter, and then lead the discussion of his or her group. However, this person shouldn't be as a regular leader of the group. The other kinds or the other types is called clusters. In cluster group, participants are divided into smaller groups. For example, when you divided your group in discussion group, for example, if you have 20 students and then you divided them for 5 or 4 groups, and then this subgroups you will divide it into and then these groups will divided into subgroups. This cluster, the subgroups will be self-selected, the smaller groups. So each group, for example, if you have 20 students and then divided your students to many groups, each group 5 or 4 students, and then you will divide these groups to subgroups of 2 pairs of students. And then when these subgroups will discuss about some issues and solve some problems, and their report, their findings to the last group. The other group is called group survey. this group survey actually is similar to the group of discussion group. However, here each member, the difference between this group and the other group, that here each member is surveyed and to discover their position on an issue or problem or topic and so on, and then each member of a group is allowed to offer or state their point of view. Let's talk now about Google Classroom. I would like to invite all of you to watch this video. Okay, let's continue with Google Classroom. Actually, because of time, let us move quickly. The main benefits of this Google Classroom is easy to set up of the teacher because he could add students. The second thing saves time, the simple of paperless and assignment workflow. Also improves and organization. Students can see all of their assignments. The other issue, actually, enhanced communication. Classroom allows teacher to send announcement and start class discussion instantly, and as well as finally it's affordable and secure. It looks like binder, so the teacher is gathering all the assignments of his students, all the discussions during the course in this electronic binder. Actually, it's similar to the model of University of Turku. For example, I participated in teaching English, and I have our teacher gave us the password and to log in this model, and then to add our informations, and from the side of our teacher, he added the materials depends on our course, and I mean depends on the development of our course. So here all the information about me as my email and other informations, as also the materials are assignments I have uploaded, and then as well as the materials have been uploaded by our teacher for us, and the discussions as well. We have opportunity for instantly distance between teacher and students. Let us close our this seminar with this not last slide. We have other slide. Actually, when I talked in the beginning about the triangle of elements of teaching or learning operations, and this triangle is constituting of teacher and students and curriculum, and I say that the curriculum is the plan or it's the map of students, and it give information about the quality of the universities. Actually, if we look at this triangle, we will see that the triangle is divided to other subdivisions. So the learning communities, learning and teaching, professional capacity, and technology. Actually, nowadays the technology and the development of technology, smart classrooms, actually constitutes a big part of teaching and learning. However, we have to keep the balance, as I said in the beginning, between the technologies and the teaching and the learning operations and scientific issues. So we have to keep the curriculum clear for our students, because the curriculum is the map of our students. I would like to invite you to watch the last video, please. Thank you so much for your attending, for your attention, and please let us begin or start our discussions.